set to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Iraq with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's a lovely, neat pass. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Kane does really well there, he is strong. Chance, surely! It's there! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So, a breakthrough already. Rijkaard. It's Pedri. And it's Nagatomo. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Nakata getting this one clear. Iraq are looking to go forward now. Not much doubt about who's going to take this one. Bellingham goes on a run down the left wing. Van Dijk. It could be in here. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's found some space. And the shot! Really well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me.
It's a mighty effort! Goal, Portugal! And the comeback is complete. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Kane gets into some space. Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Nakata. Some good work on the right flank here. Brilliantly cut out. He can get that clear. Araujo. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pass somewhat off target. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Koundé. Timber gets across to intercept that. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Oh, can he get onto this? Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Pedri. And it's Musiala. That's the throw. Van Basten. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chris goes for a shot. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. It's Asa! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Oh, such a clever touch. Keeper has taken decisive action. Out towards the flank. Nakata running with the ball, looking for the run. Well timed, excellent interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Portugal heading towards the half-time break. The win. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. Pedri. Musiala. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard cuts it out. Serginho. Now it's Bellingham. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Portugal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that was very necessary. Kane. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, perfectly measured that. Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that has not gone well. Oh, super find. Musiala! And he's there to get it away. Well, they've got it again. And it's Musiala. Passing nice and neat. It's Van Basten! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So their fourth corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Knocks it into space. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Koundé, Ronaldo is firing after that one. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bellingham. Well read, nice interception. And this is Van Basten. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. He's on it, can he get away? Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, quick thinking by the keeper, he did well. And here's Foden.
Decent attempt at, just a little mistimed.
Kaká. And it's Van Basten. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, just Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. Oh, that's a brilliant save!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
And here's real chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 4. Número 7. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Número 6. Número 18. Fernando Torres.
And here's Torres. Van de Ven. And it's Koundé. Stood up well to him there. Ribéry proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a little off target. Tries to play it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He has done it! Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Iraq give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending.
Chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
4 extra minutes added on. Rafinha goes looking wide. Foden shoots! Kukçu. Fernando Torres. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not too much more here. So that's it. It is all over. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Kaká! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Kaká brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Vitinha. Gone behind for a goal kick. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Nagatomo. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Royce. Vitinha tries to play it through. It's Zico! Nagatomo gets rid without sophistication. Van Basten plays a sharp little ball here. Now it's Batistuta. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Now that's well seen too. Hazard. And here's Zico. Good take, and is he in?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Rijkaard. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, it's a promising build-up this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Pedri. And it's Nagatomo. It's just beyond his reach. That's really well cleared. Kaká. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Looking to play him in. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for options for movement. Bebeto! And he comes up trumps again.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And he's there to clear it. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Passing nice and neat. Bebeto. Short changes him with that pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri, not the most accurate pass. Pedri is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's been... Oh, he's been caught on it here!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Royce has it out wide and in space. Tries to get it clear. Rijkaard. Hazard. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Van de Ven. And it's Koundé. It's Pedri. Out towards the flank. Now it's Van Basten. Gives it back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Pedri has been caught there. It's a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Kaká with a real chance here.
He's got to have a go at this.
Kaká!
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Koundé. Little pass back. And it's Nagatomo. Rijkaard. Vitinha. And it's Zico. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Van Basten. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again. So the first half brought no goals. Pedri. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. And he's forced to go back. Nagatomo. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less. Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And here's Vitinha. Nice interception, well timed. Pedri. That's a good ball out wide. And Koundé.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Kaká. Pedri. And the pass is intercepted. And it's Nagatomo. Pedri. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Knocks it into space. That is a great pick out.
That's good defensive concentration.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. Looking for the run. Well read. And the danger is averted. Pass somewhat off target. Rijkaard. And it's Zico. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Now it's Van Basten.
That was lovely, that.
And this is Batistuta. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Batistuta. The muscular approach does pay off here. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. And he was quick to react. And they've got a throw.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 20. Azar. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com
Oh, that's well spotted.
número 14.
Bastoni,
Vamos dar lugar
pressing high and with purpose. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross knee. He gets big! And the ball's in for the pieces! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Rijkaard is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Van Basten.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Zico. It's Zico! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Played out wide. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's well positioned here. Has a look up and drives it forward. Tries to pass it through. Van Basten.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pedri. And that is expertly dealt with. Oh, there's a probing ball. That is ended up in no man's land. And there goes the final whistle. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Lamine Yamal.
Takes a shot! And this is Raul. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Big chance! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Saliba. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Pedri. And it's Kaka. Decent chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Rijkaard. McAllister. Baresi. Threads one in. And that has sent him sprawling. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted. Pedri. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Raul. Now that looks a decent ball. It's loose, and another try! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And he's in on goal. He's having a shot! There it is! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's been shifted off it. Mbappe, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Raul. Yamal. He's got away.
That's good play from him.
Oh, that was vital. And we have our very first corner. And they've got rid. Koundé. Turns and goes back. Quality ball. Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Not the... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Portugal are one down despite having the better chances here. McAllister. Plays a sharp little ball here. Raul. Musiala did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take. And that is expertly dealt with. It's Raul! And that wasn't far away.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that and it wasn't far away at all.
Saliba. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shoots!
Portugal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yamal. Oh, well played. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Looking to go deep. And it's Pedri. Now there's a fine ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hazard has given away a free kick. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Manuel.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Balde. That is good alertness. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, what a climb! Just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Puyol cuts out the pass. Yamal looking to play him in. Portugal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet. But not this time.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Rijkaard. McAllister. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. The message is clear, none shall pass. And this is Raul. And he's well positioned here. Musiala. Portugal still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Oh, no joy this time. McAllister, Koundé.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
McAllister. Almost an hour gone. Musiala. Van Basten. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he struck first time.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, that has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Mbappe! Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Van Basten receives it in a good position here. Goes for a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Musiala is offering a right smile there.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Number 15. Pogba.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets through on his own.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
This is their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 21.
And it's Koundé.
Substitution in
Baresi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. And it's Puyol. Balde. All played for Rijkaard. And it's De Jong. Passes short and sharp.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Greg Van Basten! And that could have brought them level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Portugal have their second corner now. Picked out brilliantly. Nice interception, well timed. Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. Portugal are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Showing good feet. Rijkaard. Now it's Mbappe. Played back. Nice sequence of passes, this. Baresi. Koundé.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Baresi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Hello, everybody.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office, Peter. They look below par in all areas, and it has to be cause for genuine worry.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. So we're up and running. We're talking a genuinely stylish player here in Frank Rijkaard. You're not arguing with that, Jim, are you?
No, I've got to totally agree with every word you just said. As holding midfielders go, he is one of the very best. Nothing phases him. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, can he get onto this? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Terrific header! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this is Mohamed Salah. He has found the way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Looking for the run. Alexander-Arnold receives it in a wide position. Van der Ven with the clearance. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Rijkaard. Van Basten. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Shoots! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
So it is still 0-0. And it's Alexander-Arnold. First quarter of an hour gone. Vardiol. Now it's Haaland. Stood up well to him there. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. Rijkaard. Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nice looking ball. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Rijkaard. Nagatomo.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely spread. Pinches it off him. Over to the left. And he's managed to get free. Played back to the goalkeeper. Rijkaard. Looking tidy in possession here. Can he get it through? Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Haaland. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now that looks a decent ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Haaland. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, important interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Van Basten. Van der Ven gets across to intercept that. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Haaland. Mohamed Salah. Aimed beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Ronaldo is herring after that one. Van Dijk. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And it's Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Messi. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Not the most convincing of passes. He is through here. Haaland. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's gone backward here. And the half-time whistle goes. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Solid. Very solid, actually, Peter. They haven't made much of an impression at the other end, but defensively, I think they've got an awful lot right, completely nullifying their opponents. Now they just need to focus on getting a little more creative.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. And it's been given away. Has crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Saliba deals with that comfortably. And that was nowhere near his best. And it's Van Basten. Mbappe for Messi. Torreira, that's an imaginative pass. And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mohamed Salah gets into a good position. Nagatomo. Now it's Pedri. Kaká. Pedri. Kaká. Nagatomo has it out wide and in space. Guardiola. Mbappe. Best part of an hour and still no breakthrough from either side. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball but couldn't quite sort it out. Neither of these two want to come off second best. 60 minutes played. Rijkaard. Portugal finding their passes. And he whips it. Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Portugal have their second corner now. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And still we await the first breakthrough. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Rijkaard. Rijkaard. Van Basten. Kaka. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo. Played in. Crossed in once more. And it's claimed by the keeper. Mbappe. And it's Torreira. Here's Haaland. Distributed tidily. And this is Mohamed Salah. Messi. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Messi.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And back it goes.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Nicked it back promptly. Knocks it into space. And he's chosen to go back. Van Dijk did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kaká. Messi. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rijkaard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Messi picks it up out wide. Big header! Oh, and it's come back out to him. And it's in! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Vardiol. Very much into the last knockings. Park Ji-sung concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. Now it's Kane. Now that's a lovely exchange.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's on it, can he get away?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Now, can they get him away? Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. And that's gone loose. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride. Van Basten picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner, Peter, look no further.
Lionel Messi, the great genius himself. It felt almost unfair at times, didn't it, the way he just seemed to sweep the opposition aside. Even traditional bogey teams were just powerless to resist him when he was on his game.
Yeah, and I remember one game against the boys from Madrid when that famous front three were simply unplayable. They each scored a goal, with Messi grabbing the last one to put the icing right on the cake.
And it's Azar. Busquets cuts out the pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now he's off and running. Van Basten. Now it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's picked his way through. No way through, so... Right card! It's loose. Oh, what a... And again! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better.
He's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! That'll be a throw. That's a decent clearance. Portugal are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's had a shot! Goal! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. Well, that has not gone well. Busquets. Now that looks a decent ball. Del Piero. Oh, that's fabulous. Great chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline. Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Rijkaard. Knocks it into space. Messi. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball. That's just playing it safe and simple. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Gullit. Busquets. Azar. Van Basten.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Van Basten. And a shot! In for the pieces! No mistake! Portugal are level! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Portugal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Looking for a runner. Oh, important interception. Del Piero. Aimed beyond the defence. Hullet. An instinctive delivery. Keeper's dealt with that. And that's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's well spotted. Hullet. That is good alertness.
Vamos ter minuto de compensação.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Flashes it up. He gets big! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. There's the whistle then to start the second half. Thuram. And it's Thuram. Played into the middle. Goes for the header! And that was very necessary. Azar. Out for a throw. He's in space and looking for options. Bastoni getting this one clear.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Bonucci fired deep towards the back post. Portugal are looking to go forward now. And there's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there.
Corner number 2 then. Messi plays it short. And Messi! There it is!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Things develop from here. Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Azar. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Busquets. He won't be happy with that one. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Hullet. Bastoni concedes a free kick for that. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 20. Azar. Abandona o relvado e vai entrar com o número 14. Messi.
Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Played into space. Oh, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Messi. And it's Del Piero. Del Piero! crossbar! There's the crossfield ball. Messi. And it's Koundé. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. That's a little off target. He is through here!
Portugal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And no, that was never going to make it. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Bonucci promptly onto that, and that is that.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Can he get it through? It's Van Basten! And that could come back to haunt them.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
And this is Van Basten. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And here's Neymar. So much time and space here. Neymar!
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Substituição para Portugal. Número 22. Kaká. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 8. Park Ji-sung.
Busquets. Oh, a delicate chip through. Can he finish? It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass. And we've got...
Oh, great header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here. Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And the keeper gets his hands on it. And that is that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The national anthem of Uruguay rings out. So that's got things underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
We have a great finisher here in Darwin Núñez. In my view, he's someone who's got it all. I think he's got the full package. We know he's strong aerially, we know he's got the pace, but he's also got a wonderful first touch and some great technique, and he has the imagination, the finishing imagination as well to cap it all off. This guy's going places.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Darwin. Pelistri. Taken off it pretty forcefully. And it's Dalot. And that has found him in acres of space. Diogo Dalot in acres of space out wide. Looking here to chip it through. Cristiano Ronaldo! That is decidedly lacking. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
In comes the corner. Cleared without hesitation. Portugal are looking to go forward now. De Arrascaeta, that's a delicate pass. Núñez! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. De Arrascaeta goes short, and he welcomes it in. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard. Diogo Dalot is onto it in a flash.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Diogo Dalot picks it up out wide. Nagatomo gets into some space. And he's gone looking for safety. Out for a throw. Very nicely done. Park Ji-sung. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Ugarte does well to get it back. Portugal have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Portugal do keep hitting the wings early and often here. That's clearly their main supply route, Jim.
Yeah, and the whole team know it too, Peter. As soon as someone has it wide, the rest of them attack the box. The more targets you have in there, the better your chances.
Simple but effective.
Exactly.
He's in space and looking for options. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Song! And he's quick to get it clear again. And it's Conte. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Núñez absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Out to the right. In towards the back stick. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bastoni. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played out towards the right wing. Nagatomo. Threads one in. Diogo Dalot gets into a good position. Nagatomo plays it short. Nagatomo delivers. And he's there to clear it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Jimenez. Now, can they get him away? Now it's De Arrascaeta. Diogo Dalot making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. They're urging him to shoot. And it's been taken short. Played in by Park Ji-sung. Nandez. And there is the half-time whistle. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Portugal can add a little more variation to their attack. They've developed a right-sided bias with much of the same service into the box.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
E vamos receber os nossos jogadores com grande aplauso.
And we're underway again.
Portugal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Nagatomo. That's Rijkaard. Conte. And it's Park Ji-sung. It's a searching pass. Oh, he's found support out wide. Park Ji-sung. Nandez. Could move up a gear here. Park Ji-sung. Rijkaard. Beraldo. And it's Dalot. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the box. It's a goal kick. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Jimenez. Ugarte. Van Basten. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Played out to the right. Diogo Dalot. Oliveira. That's De Arrascaeta. Nandez. So we've reached the hour mark. It's a promising position. And it's Conte. And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three.
Decent chance! It's their first effort on goal. Oh, good-looking ball. Threads one in. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And here's Yamal. Oh, that's... Roll! They've scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Portugal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Otto tries a cross. Can he spark a counter here? Kaka. Rijkaard. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Raul.
Portugal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Pedri. That has been slung wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Van Basten touches it back. Portugal are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Pedri. And Bastoni. Portugal finding their passes. Van Basten. Looking for the run. Chance for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Can he get it through? Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Played out towards the right wing. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Van Basten. Kaká. Great chance! Raul. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That's a sharp pass. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Chance here to counter. Nagatomo does really well there, he is strong.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Oh, super ball! It's Van Basten! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here! Reinders tries a cross. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he's gone looking for safety. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Ronaldo has it out wide and in space. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And yes, it's there! Portugal are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Van de Ven. Bastoni. And it's Nagatomo. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. Passing is crisp and sharp. Van de Ven has been caught there, it's a foul. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well timed, excellent interception. Robertson. Robertson spots it and intercepts. And they can counter here. Raul. There he goes, motoring forward.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Portugal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game, 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Nagatomo. Bastoni. And it's Rijkaard. And it's Kaka. Rijkaard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And the pass is intercepted. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked. And that has been cut short. Rijkaard. Now it's Van Basten. And Koundé. Oh, nicely intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Musiala. Portugal have it back and can go... Oh, it's a foul. They're right on the edge of the box. Portugal presented with a golden opportunity here. Ball on the spot. Can he? And that's a poor pen.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second-guess what the keeper was trying to do.
Nagatomo promptly onto that, and that is that. Rijkaard. Musiala. Pedri. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Saliba. Reinders. And it's Van Basten. That's a good ball out wide. Raul. And he's managed to get free. Reinders. Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they're back in front. That is so good. Such sharp skills. And such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Van Basten. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Van Basten! Sticks it away! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Substitution in progress.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Manchester United take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Good read, needed to be. Portugal perhaps contemplating their next change here. 75 minutes played. Back into the middle. Spread it left. And it's Nagatomo. Nagatomo just loves to go forward whenever he can. Keeper's got good distance on that. Out to the left it goes. Gets a good foot in there. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, super find. And he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, some tackle that. Nagatomo. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rijkaard. Reinders. Now it's Raul. Spread neatly. Yamal picks it up out wide. And here's Yamal. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Portugal really could have done without this. Bayer looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. No, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Manchester United have their second corner now. Bastoni gets it away. Park Ji-sung gets across to intercept that. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking to play him in. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Bebeto. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Park Ji-sung. He shifted it to the flank. Nagatomo delivers. Some really good ball movement. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Played out to the right. Koundé's cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Kökçü. Kökçü! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Robertson goes back to front. Perez. That's a cute ball. Well, they've got it again. Can he get it through? He's onside. Kaka. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now, can they get him away? Floated through. Oh, he's been caught napping. Koundé.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Hazard. Bout of passing here, really. And the shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No goals as yet. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
Robertson. Perez going full steam ahead down the left flank. And the through ball. And he's cut it out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's shifting through the gears here. Terrific header. Oh, it rattles the bar. Kaka. Koundé. Now it's Batistuta. No, that's been intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Toure does well to stand firm and defend it. Played out wide. Oh, nice touch. Hazard. Shot could be... Has a shot! Goal! Portugal! There is the breakthrough. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Portugal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Kökçü is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Portugal looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Koundé, now it's Hazard. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Kaka. Back into the middle. Robertson. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Rijkaard. And it's Kaka. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. And he's played it back. Out to the right. Here comes bullish header! It's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking...
And we've reached half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. That gets things going for the second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Great defending, strong and determined. Nagatomo, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chance for a shot! Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Nagatomo. He's gone for goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Well read, nice interception. Rijkaard. Koundé. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! White, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Searching pass he's played there. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been won straight back. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. It's a promising position. Batistuta gets into a good position. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Mbappe. Van Basten. Header! Denied by an instinctive save.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Koundé has created one goal already. Now it's Van Basten. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, well played. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé. Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Hazard. Played back in. And this is Hazard. There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
A temporary retreat here. Portugal finding their passes. Portugal are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's there to get it away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Pires. Pires. Marquinhos gets it away. Batistuta. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe ploughing through the middle. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Batistuta looking to add to his goal. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, what has happened here? Played in with purpose. Now, who's going to be first to this?
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
White, Rijkaard concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. And it's Kukçu. Oh, good-looking ball. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. João Cancelo. And they win it back again. Raul. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And he shoots! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Portugal have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Musiala. There's the shot! And that is high. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Park Ji-sung. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that is that. Portugal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Portugal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.